Lesson 24 GST Reports. In this lesson, we'll discuss about GST reports, status reports related to GST. We'll view GST summary, in which we will see how we can post voucher from the summary itself. We'll view GSTR return generation with plain Excel format or CSV format and so on. So basically under this chapter, we'll cover GST summaries, GST returns, GST registers, GST other reports and GST audit reports. First we'll go to display menu, and in the display menu we'll go to GST reports. You can see on the screen lots of reports are appearing. First of all, we'll discuss the GST summary. GST summary is a detailed summary of all the transactions related to GST. On selecting the GST summary option, you will specify the starting date and ending date, that is the date range for which you want to view the GST summary, and on the screen you can view the GST summary, input GST, output GST, tax calculation, tax payable with payment details. All the details are appearing on screen. Here you can use F4 key to post vouchers for RCM payment, RCM to regular tax adjustment, input output adjustment, cross adjustment and regular GST payment. Here we are selecting the regular GST payment option to post a payment voucher for GST payment made to the government. Specify the IGST, CGST, SGST accounts to be debited and the account to be credited, and on the screen you can see the payment voucher with GST nature as GST payment to government and all the relevant accounts debited and credited. Next we will discuss the GST returns. In this, first of all, we'll discuss GSTR1. GSTR1 displays details of monthly sales made. Here we'll select the month, that is the month for which we want to generate GSTR1, and on the screen you can see GSTR1 for different section. On each section, if you press enter key, then Busy will show you the complete details, and in the first column, invalid data found, Busy will show a remark showing if an error it encounters. If this column is blank, then that means there is no error in this particular section. Next we will view GSTR2. GSTR2 shows details of monthly purchases made. We are viewing this report for July month itself. Here also, on pressing the enter key on HSN summary of inward supplies, you can see the invalid data found column is showing that HSN wise description cannot include numeric characters. So by viewing this report, you can first have a look at the mistakes if any and rectify that mistakes before generating the e-return. Next is GSTR3B. GSTR3B shows details of monthly sale purchase made. Here also we are selecting the month of July. You can also specify that you want to include exempt ZR entries in taxable invoice separately or not, and on the screen you can view the complete form GSTR3B. Next are your GSTR1 e-return, GSTR2 e-return and 3B Excel. First we are selecting GSTR1 e-return and we are generating in plain Excel format. Here one thing I would like to mention is that for details on GSTR1, 2 and 10, please refer to our videos uploaded on YouTube. Here we are selecting the plain Excel format and then specifying the month and clicking the OK button. So Busy has shown a message box that plain Excel file has been generated at the path specified by you. You can see in the C BusyWin folder the path which we have specified. An Excel file is appearing. If you open this Excel file, then you can see it contains different worksheets for different sections like B2B, B2C, CDNR, adjustment, HSN. Individually, each sheet is maintained for each section in this particular Excel file. Next we will be generating GSTR2 e-return, and this e-return will generate in CSV file format. We'll specify the month, specify the special characters if any to be removed, e-return file path, and then now we will go to C BusyWin folder and you can see here separate CSV file for each section is created. In the Excel format, one Excel file is created which contained separate sheets for each section. If you select CSV file format, then CSV file for each section will be created separately. Next we will be generating GSTR3B Excel. Specify the month, special characters to be removed, and on the screen you can see it is showing message that GSTR3B has been generated. You can view it in the C BusyWin folder where we have created this file. Next are your GST registers. GST register shows details of GST sales register and purchase register. Then is your GST other reports, which includes check post consolidated RCM payable, check post tax on advance receipt, check post tax adjustable against advance, and input available on existing stock. If you remember in chapter 18 entering transactions, we have covered GST miscellaneous utilities. First three options are totally similar, that is you can use them from GST miscellaneous or utilities also or from here itself. So first of all we are going to check post consolidated RCM payable option, specify the starting date, ending date and the dates for which you want to view the consolidated RCM summary. Next are your GST audit reports, in which first report is of common mistakes, which shows common mistakes made by the user. Here it is showing that mistakes found in item account master. If you press enter key on this, then it will show you specific details like this particular item does not contain HSN number. So by looking at the common mistakes, you can view the common mistakes and you can rectify them. Next is parties with invalid GST, and this report will show details of those party in which invalid GSTN is specified. First of all, we are selecting sundry debtor groups. The report is appearing blank, which means no party under sundry debtor group contains invalid GSTN. Similar is the case with sundry creditors. No party falling under sundry creditor group has invalid GSTN. So here blank report means that your data is perfectly fine. There is no error in it. Then is invalid tax rates in sale. This report shows those sales voucher in which there is some invalid tax rate. You can specify you want to view report for local transaction, central transaction, or want to view combined report. Here also the report is appearing blank, that means there is no sales voucher with invalid tax rate. Next, GST expense audit. In this you can view expense related details. First is expense GST nature wise. You want to view this report for all expenses, group of expenses or for a particular expense. Here we are selecting the GST nature as RCM unregistered expense and are specifying starting date and ending date, that is in between this date range we want to view the report. So BISA is showing those expenses in which GST nature is selected as RCM unregistered expense. Next report is of GST nature expense wise. You can view GST nature expense wise using this report. So these are your GST reports, GST summaries, GST returns, GST registers, GST audit reports. Hope after going through this chapter you would be able to easily view GST reports and generate GST returns and upload them on GST portal. At the end of the chapter we have provided certain exercise. You can view the exercise on screen and attempt it. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.